The situation in Delhi as far as the flood alert is concerned. Water from river Yamuna, viewers, has breached the danger mark, and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has sought centre's intervention, saying that Central Water Commission has predicted that 207.72 meter water level in Yamuna and that there have been no rains in Delhi last 2 days. However, levels of Yamuna are rising due to abnormally high volumes of water being released by Haryana at the Hathni Kund from the Hathni Kund barrage. In fact, my colleague Simran is joining us live from ground zero. Simran, what is the situation like? We are seeing a boat there. We are seeing people have been evacuated from that area as well. Tell us the latest, please.
Yes, we are coming to you from ground zero at this area in Yamuna Khadar, which is located to the bank of Yamuna. And as you can see to my right, the situation right now is quite tense here, as many people have been evacuated in tons of boats, because these families who have been residing around the banks of Yamuna are now in a tense situation after the water levels have breached the danger level this afternoon around 1 p.m. The families which are now being evacuated by the help of civil defense personnel, Delhi police, are now in a panic mode, because as we have been told, around 500 people are still there trapped inside. Many of the families are telling us that they are trapped inside, and the water has reached up to a level where it's difficult for people to come out. And most of the families have now gathered around the pool side, and right now 500 are still trapped. Around 500 of them have also been evacuated. We are joined by the additional DCP who has been carrying out the relief measures and the evacuation process. We are going to speak to him in a bit, but as of now, the situation right now seems to be focusing more on the evacuation side. Boats are going inside the area where the water has been collected, and there is no measure as of now to evacuate them except for to carry a boat and take these families out. We have seen in the visuals that a lot of children have also been part of the evacuation and relief measures. We remember this has come after today in the afternoon. The water level has breached the danger mark at an all-time high after 45 years. And this is a situation at one of the prominent areas where water usually remains at a higher mark, because it is a low-lying area, we have been told. The relief measures have been carrying out, and in most of the areas around this low-lying region, arrangements have also been made by the officials in the district about food and shelter arrangements have been made. But at this location, a lot of families have been trapped inside. So more of this focus is on the efforts to evacuate them at the earliest. We have been told by the police officials present at the ground that evacuation processes are on the go, and in some time the 500 families which are at the different locations around the bank will be evacuated soon, because it will take some time, as families are resistant to come out after leaving their belongings, their precious items at the location, because which is stuck in the flood area, which is severely affected. But right now the focus seems to be strengthening on how to evacuate more and more people. You can see actually there are NDRF vans over there, and more civil defense personnel and Delhi police personnel are present at the ground to take on to the evacuation processes in a serious manner, because NDRF boats are being pushed into the water to carry out the relief measures in a very serious manner, as more and more people need to be evacuated at the earliest, as the situation at right now on the ground seems to be grim, because it is very worrying about how many families are residing around the banks. So right now, in the coming hours from now, more and more families are being evacuated, and as we can see, the flood level water here has reached till this point where we can walk, and the water level is right now up to 3 to 5 meters. It has never been seen before. And this is a situation which is worrying and grim, and it also poses a serious threat over as to the lives of the people residing around the banks of the Yamuna. So right now the evacuation measures are in full go, and more people are being evacuated. There are small children in the families who are being given priority to be in the process of evacuation. We are seeing the evacuation measures being adopted since the last few hours. There are local BJP leaders and the Parshad leaders who are present here to supervise and to monitor the evacuation process.